Okay, both online and offline students, can you hear me and can you see the screen that is shared? You can unmute and answer, or you can just message or thumbs up. Can you all hear me? Tejasai, Saket, Manohar, everyone? Okay, thank you. Okay, so myself, Likita, I'm a Java full stack trainer here. So I will be taking your sessions. So today is the demo one session of full stack Java. So first I will be introducing about like what are the contents or what are the things that you are going to learn when you enroll for the full stack module. And then we will go to the subject. Okay. So this is basically starting with full stack Java module. Okay, so what does the full stack course contain and what are you going to gain by learning this course? These are the things that you have to understand. So in the full stack Java module, you will be having the three modules it is divided into. So what are the three modules? Okay, so first one, the module will be backend, and then you will be learning about the front end modules, and in between you will be learning about the database. Okay, so these are the three modules that you are going to learn completely in your full stack course. Okay, and why we are learning this course? So generally, if you learn any full stack module like this Java, you will be developing some real-time applications. What you will develop? Some real-time applications. Something like you can see nowadays Flipkart, Amazon, or any mobile applications you will be seeing, right? Like Google Pay, you will pay the money. And also you have Zomato where you order the food. Like this, there are so many real-time applications. So by learning this full stack module, you will be also gaining the knowledge to develop such important application. Okay, so why we are learning? To develop some applications, real-time applications. So learning is important, but before learning, why we are learning this module, what we are going to gain, and what kind of things you are going to develop by enrolling to this course. This knowledge is very important. Okay, so by learning this, you will be able to develop some real-time applications. Okay, so coming to the modules discussion. So how we are going to teach you and what are the modules that we are going to cover? This is also very important. So when you are developing a full-time application, you will be seeing some front view. Suppose I open a Google page now. I think everyone can see here. When we open the Google page here, as I said, there is something called Flipkart or any website if you are telling. You can see here the Flipkart page. For the front view, can you see this? Like what are the modules, mobiles, fashion, electronics, home and all. You have to develop this front view. Exactly, correct? So how to develop this front view? And when you click on this login, you will be able to enter the username and your password. Yes or no? So when you click the and enter the username and password, it will be opening your own application, your own site. Let us say Facebook is there. You enter your login ID and password. It is opening your own page. How it is opening? It is saving your data somewhere. So all these, how we are able to do by learning this full stack module. Okay, so to develop such front end page with all these images, drop down list and everything, you need to learn front end, That is HTML, CSS, and then what? JavaScript. Mainly these three things are enough. Okay. So in the front end module, to develop the front view like that, you need to learn these three modules: HTML, CSS, and then what? JavaScript. Along with this, you will be also learning one open source library, that is React.js. Nowadays, this is very important. You will learn either React.js or AngularJS. AngularJS is a framework. React.js is something like open source library, which is used in the framework. So now you will be learning any one of this. But according to the current market, we are suggesting to teach what? React.js. There are more opportunities. But by the time we complete our course, if there is any requirement for AngularJS, we can give some input on that and or videos on that also. Okay, so by learning this complete front end, you will be able to develop some real-time application front view only, not like connecting, storing data. You can just develop the front view. Okay, so module wise, in this HTML, what you will learn? HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. Hypertext Markup Language. So this, using HTML, you will be able to just structure the content of the web page. If you see this web page, whatever the content is there, it should be organized in a left side, right side, font size, everything. You can just organize, structure the content. And next, you will see some colors, images, scrolling and everything, right? Different types. So to apply different styles, we need to learn what? CSS. HTML will just structure the content, but coming to the CSS, it will apply what? Styles. So CSS stands for Cascading Style Sheet. Cascading Style Sheet. So you will apply different styles. HTML is basically not designed for styles. It is only used for structuring the content only. But coming to the CSS, it will apply what? Styles. Yes. Java full stack demo. Yes, please join. Yes. So now we are discussing about what does full stack module contains. Okay, by learning this full stack Java, what are all you are going to learn? We just started and we are discussing. So by learning the full stack module, you will be learning backend, frontend, and then what? Database. So in the frontend, as I said, you will be learning what? HTML, CSS, JavaScript. By these three things itself, you can develop a page like this. But by adding a open source library, React.js or a framework AngularJS, you can improve the efficiency of your application. That we'll discuss later. But these are the topics that are covered in our front-end module. So as I said, just now, HTML is used for what? Structuring the content of your web page. You are writing something about yourself, your portfolio or something. So HTML will just organize as one paragraph, alignment to the right, left, center. And if you want to apply some styles to it, colors, styles, and you want to display some border to your text and all, then you will be learning what? CSS. Okay, this is all fine. Next. Now, when I click on here login button, and if I just click on request OTP, will it log in? No. I have to enter the mobile number and I have to enter the OTP or password. Yes or no? It is not allowing me to enter. Means what? It is validating. What it is doing? Validation. So how the validation is performed? By learning JavaScript. By learning what? JavaScript. Okay. HTML will just structure. CSS will apply the style. And JavaScript will apply what? Validation. Okay, so by learning this full stack, I said you can develop some real-time application like Facebook, Flipkart, Amazon and all. So when you are considering the application, the front view can be developed by this HTML, CSS, JavaScript and all. So HTML will structure, CSS will apply styles, and JavaScript will provide what? Validation. Correct? Yes. Now we developed the front page. What is the next? We will log in with our credentials. Or if you are using for the first time, what you will do? You will register. Yes or no? If you are using any Facebook application or anything, first time what you will do? You have to register it. So when you click on the login button, you will be, if you want to create a new account, you will click on this. It will ask you some important information. You will fill those details and then you will click on sign up. So what it will do now? Next time when you log in, you will enter the username and password. It will open exactly your page. How it is opening? That means it is saving your information somewhere. Yes or no? It is saving your information somewhere. So for that saving information, we need what? Database. Database is something which is used for storing huge information. Database is used for what? Storing huge information. See, now if Facebook is used by 10 people, 20 people or 100 people, yes, I can maintain in a file or a book. It's fine. When someone asks me any information, I can retrieve and give. But Facebook is used by millions of people throughout the world. So it is not possible for anyone to store manually, correct? If in a class 5-10 people are there, I can maintain in a book. If thousands and thousands of people are there, it is difficult, right? When someone asks me about a person, Balu, who when he joined, what course he is doing, how many classes he attended, I cannot easily tell because there are huge amount of people there. So in the same way, when you have huge amount of information to be stored, then it is better to use what? Database. It is better to use what? Database. Correct? So now when you click here in the Facebook application, the login or sign up button, what immediately it will do? It will store your data in a database. Next time when you log in, it will match your ID with the password where it's saved. If it matches, it will open. Otherwise, it will tell what? Invalid user ID, invalid password, wrong password, please edit. Like that, it will give you some suggestion. Yes or no? So, for that, we need what? Database. We need what? Database for storing huge amount of information. So, here we have many databases. What are the databases we have? Something like Oracle, MySQL, and then you have Postgre. Like this, you have so many. You can use any database. Here we are teaching Oracle database, but if you have MySQL or anything, you can use the same thing. No problem. We will help you in that also. Any database, no problem. Basically, here we teach Oracle. If someone is using other database, no issues. We'll help in coding that also because there will be minor changes from one to another database. Coding will be same. Okay. So yes, like this, you are developing the application. Coming to the very important part, that is what? Backend. How it is connecting from your front-end application to the database storing, through where it is connecting through the backend. That is our main coding part that you are going to learn. In the backend, you will be learning about complete Java. What you will be learning? Complete Java. So basically the Java is categorized into 3 type of modules. According to our convenient, we said core Java, advanced Java frameworks. We tell like that. So what does the core Java module contain? The basics of Java, and very, very important. See, the database, advanced Java topics might be upgraded, but the core concepts are always very important. Previously, to learn Java, they said there is a prerequisite C or C++. If you know, it is better to understand and learn. But as of now, there is no prerequisite to learn Java because from the core Java, we teach very basic concepts also. What is a program? What is a data type? how we are going to write a simple program, save it, everything we teach in step by step. So you will be, there is no prerequisite, there is no problem if you are from any educational background, mechanical, electrical, CSC, any background person can easily learn because we teach from one scratch. You will be learning all the basics and you will be learning all the OOPS concepts with real-time examples. And also you will learn the important concepts like multi-threading, exception. There are so many concepts. So you will be learning in depth all the core concepts in the core Java. And after core Java, you will be learning advanced Java. In this module, you will be learning how to connect from your front-end application to the database. That is JDBC, Java Database Connectivity. I'm just telling you the names because you should know what are the topics that will be covered. JDBC, and you will learn about servlets, and you will be learning about what? JS. These are the advanced modules that you are going to learn. After this, framework comes into existence. Everyone feels like Java means coding will be so much will be there. It is very difficult to write, but it's not like that. As soon as the frameworks came, the coding has been become very easy in the Java also. Okay. Before frameworks, yes, the coding is little tough. To develop a application, only with this JDBC servlet JSP, it is little coding is little lengthy as it is correct. But when the framework came into existence, what are the frameworks you are going to learn? Spring, Spring Boot, and you will also learn about Hibernate. When these came to existence, you need not tell Java programming is tough. You can easily develop the applications because we have so many predefined templates here which will write the complete structure. We will just write what? Logical part. So this framework is not something different module you are learning. It is just making our programming easy, making our program what? Easy and improving the efficiency, right? So this you will be learning in what? Backend. This completely learning front-end, backend and database, you can develop the real-time application. Got it? Everyone, online students, is it clear everyone? Anyone joined a little late, you can please let me know if you have any questions. I just discussed about what is full stack Java and what kind of applications you are going to develop and what you're going to do by learning this course. I just told. Anyone have any questions? Is it clear? Am I little fast, or if you are having any questions, you can please suggest me so that I can go according to that. Offline students, is it clear? Okay. So how many? So this is about your course module. In the front end, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and React.js. Backend, you will be learning core, advanced, and frameworks. Database, you will be learning Oracle, where you will be learning here SQL and what? PLSQL. So these you will be learning. Why we teach in depth each module means by the time you complete the full stack course, if you are learning this full stack course, if you are getting a chance of front-end developer, you can go to that stream. That's why we teach in depth all the modules. If you are getting a chance of SQL or PLSQL developer, you can also go to that side. And sometimes you will get that backend developer chances also. So we will teach in every module in depth so that whatever opportunity comes, you can grab it. Nowadays, there is a good opportunity comes for full stack. But individually, if it comes also, you can grab. Because there is no need to learn PLSQL for your complete full stack Java. But still we teach this because if you get a chance of Oracle or SQL, PLSQL developer, you can use that opportunity also. So we teach all these things. Okay. Now the next question comes to your mind, like how much duration it will take to complete these modules. Okay. The total duration to complete this module is almost 6 to 7 months. It will take up to 6 to 7 months to complete all these modules. Okay. So the front end will take like almost 3 to 3.5 months. Okay. Like HTML, CSS, JavaScript with the React JS and all. It will take almost 3 to 3.5 months. And backend will also take 3 to 3.5 months. And in between, we will teach what? Database. Okay, we will not teach all together once. First time when you start your course, now we are starting with Java. For 1.5 month, you will be learning single module because it will be confusing and you cannot put your 100% if you are learning all together. Because you can learn front end, back end and database together, no problem. There is no like after learning, we will combine, but you can learn at a time. There is no link that you should learn back end after front end or front end after back end. There is nothing like that. But for the first 1.5 month or 1 month, we will teach a single module only. Java, you will be learning. Once you are learning the programming concepts, you are aware of it and you are comfortable with it. After 1.5 month, we will start the second module. That is maybe database. Okay, so by first 3 months or 3.5 months, you will complete two modules, backend and what? Database. By the time you finish 3 to 3.5 months, you will complete two modules, backend and the database. And remaining 3 months, you will be doing the front end, HTML, CSS and JavaScript. So you by 6 to 7 months, you will complete your full stack course. Okay, since we teach in very depth and also we teach for each and every module one project. Okay, we complete core Java. So you will be learning core Java. So every day when we take your session, like this, I will maintain your notes. If you want, I will just show you the previous batch running notes also, like how it is happening. So something like full stack 11, which it started, see day wise, these are the modules that we discussed. So every day I will be writing this running notes and I will be sharing to your Google Classroom. Whatever the running notes that I'm typing, that will be given to you so that you can see day wise what are the topics covered, and the running notes will definitely help you. The steps to install Eclipse or Java modules or anything, you will be having step by step all the information like this. And along with this, suppose today I have taught you what is Java and what is programming. Then on every module or every topic, we will have a documentation also. Like what is Java and all. I will just show you how we will be providing. Okay. So just for every topic, we will be having notes and interview questions and everything. So suppose you are learning about conditional statements. If else, we will be providing the document for you. How does it works with the diagrammatic representation and also to the notes. So daily you will be receiving the text file. That is the running notes I am typing here. And along with that, you will be receiving one document on that particular topic and programs. If we cover initially 1-2 days or 3 days, we will have some concepts. After that, you will be doing coding and all. So along with text file document, you will also receive what? Programs. So every day, that is the daily process it happens. And along with that, on every topic, I will be giving you assignments. What you will give? Assignments. If I teach 2 programs, I will give you again 2 to 3 programs as assignment because that is very important. Because if I teach 100 programs also in interview, they may ask you something new. There is no rule. They should ask only from what we have learned. So you will be developing the logical thinking skills, how to solve that program. So for that, the assignments are very important. I will give assignments and we have mentor available. Every day you have to finish the assignment and show it to her. or you can just show it to me also, anyone. Okay. Like this, you will be having module wise or topic wise assignments. And every week once, after 2 weeks, once we start our course, after 2 weeks, every week you will be having MCQ test. What you will be having? Multiple choice questions test, MCQs. Means here, suppose I taught like today one topic on basics of Java, data types. So on Monday to Friday, you will be listening class. Saturday, Sunday, you will have time to practice. Again, you will come on Monday. So on Monday or Tuesday, you will have exam on all previous week topics. So that you will have every week follow up on what you have learned. See, whenever exam is there, we will definitely prepare for it, right? When exam is there only, we will just concentrate and put extra effort and we will prepare on it. So, and suddenly some company comes for the interview, you will be all time ready for it. So, weekly once you will be having MCQ test, and 2 weeks once you have to give the interview also, whatever modules that has been covered. So monthly almost two, you have to give the oral interviews also. You have to schedule the interview by telling the topic that you have prepared, and you have to give the interview. This MCQ and the interview will be happening both online and offline. If you are coming offline, you can write test here, or else we will put link in the WhatsApp group. So once we got enrolled, our batch is ready, we are going to create one WhatsApp group. And in that WhatsApp group, we will be sharing all the information. Like if any company comes for interview or anything related to your batch, if there is any assignments, or sometimes if there is anything to inform you, we'll inform in the WhatsApp group. So every week that MCQ test will be shared both online and offline. You can test. And it is compulsory that you have to give the interview 2 weeks once, because we will see how you are improving. And when the opportunity comes for the interview, we will see the scores, right? And if you are lagging in at that point, any point that you're technically good, but communication is less, or your communication is good, but technically you have to focus on some particular topic. So we can put special focus on that, and we can ask you to improve on that. Okay, so this is how our process will go. Okay, module wise, we'll take the class, give the notes, everything, and weekly test will be there, assignments will be there. Okay, and along with that, you will be doing projects. Nowadays, these are very important, right? As soon as you complete core Java, you will be doing one project on what you have learned. Once you complete advanced Java, core plus advanced, you will be doing one project. One you will do on core, and you will next, once you finish advanced, core plus advanced, you will be doing one project. And completely when you do the frameworks also, you will be doing one full project. Same thing follows with HTML also. As soon as HTML is done, one project on that. Assignments, everything is common. And HTML plus CSS, one project. All together, one project. When you complete this full stack course, front-end, back-end, and database, you will be doing complete one internship project. What you will do? Internship project. So how this internship project will be doing? After 4 months, we will start the project. Maybe by 4 months, you will complete 2 modules, right? Backend and database. So like library management system or some project we will be giving you. You will be start doing step by step. What and all you, by the things you have learned, you will start doing project. So in the last 3 months, you will be completing the project. So you will get the internship certificate of 6 months from our parent company, Yokta Technologies. Because now job opportunities are less. When they come, this internship certificate will give you one good opportunity. First preference will be given. And definitely you will be doing, and that project only you will keep in your resume. If you just put randomly one project, they will ask you questions. You will not be able to answer, right? Sometimes they may ask you to show also. It will be difficult. But since we are making you people to do it, and you will keep that project in your resume, you will be able to answer the questions. Okay, already previous batch students have done it. They were utilizing it also. But what is compulsory here? Your attendance and your mock interviews and mock test, MCQ test, everything is mandatory. If you're not writing any test, you cannot do the project. And without doing project, we cannot provide you the internship certificate. Understood? So like this, you have to use the opportunity. You have to come regularly, either online or offline. So today you people came offline and they came online. After 1 week, you can shift. Sometimes you are maybe due to some, you might go to hometown or you got some emergency work and all, you can always attend online. And online people also can come to the offline. Once they have some work at home, they can come from next week offline means yes, no problem. You have that feature. Only the thing is you have to put a message. Ma'am, today I'm attending online. So we will give you attendance. Because attendance is compulsory, right? At least 80% of attendance should be there. And mock interviews and the MCQ test should be at least score 6. Then only we can send you to the interviews. If you are getting less than 6, we will give another opportunity to improve. That is always there. But just we also have to come to one conclusion, like how much you are reading and how much you are putting effort. The score and your attendance will give us clarity. And you will also come to know how much you have gained it by joining the course. Understood? So this is about the complete modules and the time duration and how we are going to do the projects. Understood? Clear, everyone? Online students, is it clear, everyone? Do you have any questions? Sidhu, Aditya, Satish?
Ma'am,
Yes.
database ఉంది ma'am.
Yes, చెప్పండి. Yes.
SQL and PLSQL అన్నారు కదా.
Yes.
SQL అనేది డేటాబేస్, PLSQL అంటే అది కూడా ప్రోగ్రామింగ్ లాంగ్వేజ్ మ్యామ్.
That is also one module in the database only. That is extension to SQL, which adds few programming features. In
Okay.
database also, we can add programming. Like what you will learn now in Java or anything, like data types, conditional control statements, looping statements will be there. Maybe you might have little idea, right? So
Yes, ma'am.
that programming will be there in PLSQL. Just with the Oracle syntax, SQL syntax, we will add few programming techniques to it. It's not a Java programming language, SQL database queries only, but we will put this programming in that little. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Still any more questions? Tejasai, Shravya, Saket, Sai, Manohar. Okay. Leelavati, Keetan, everyone, is it clear? Okay. Okay, good. So this is about that you are going to learn about the course module. So regarding course, if you have any doubts, you can please let me know, like any module wise or any project. If you have any questions, you can. Is it clear all offline students? Yes. Now, along with this, we are also providing you communication and aptitude classes. What are those? Communication and aptitude. Okay, so these are like according to your choice. So now what we are facing the issue is technically our students are very good. They're learning, they're practicing, they're attending the interviews and all. But coming to the communication, few people are little lagging because you have to go to the technical chance means first they will ask you, tell me about yourself and everything, right? If you're not able to answer those questions, you will not get the chance to prove yourself how technically you are good. Yes or no? So we are providing the classes for what? Communication and aptitude free of cost. If you are enrolling for full stack Java, you will get the opportunity to learn what? Communication and aptitude. After 1 month, according to your time, we will be scheduling. We will be scheduling the communication or aptitude. Yes, someone, do you have any questions? Sorry, I couldn't hear. Sidhu, is he talking to me? Okay. By mistake, it might have been muted. Clear? Okay. Okay, fine. Okay. So you will be providing what? Communication classes. But after month or something, when they start, we will inform you in the group. Who are like 100% confident their communication is good, we will not force them. If they are lagging, we will take an interview, and if you are really good, it's okay, fine. But if you are lagging, we'll suggest you to join that classes also. But that may not be full week, weekly 2 days or something you will be having. And next, one more important thing, aptitude. First interview you will go, you will ask to write a written test. Aptitude test, you will be reasoning, aptitude will be there. Many people are lagging there. They will learn technically all the things, but written test aptitude and all, they're not very good. So we are providing in the weekend or weekdays, according to the convenience, we will provide the aptitude classes also. You have to attend it, because that is the first step to crack the interview. You are very good at technical, you learned everything good, but you have to prove, right? You should get the chance to go to the next round and all. So if you are attending and if you clear the aptitude, then only you will go to the next round. So we are providing this recently. From the past few batches, we started these classes also. You have to use this opportunity and you have to get through it also. You will be having there also test, everything. Communication, you will be having like group discussions, how the real-time scenario will be there. They'll ask you to weekly some, they will also give you interview sessions, how to practice, how to answer technical questions and all. They will just tell you. Aptitude, they will teach you all the reasoning, aptitude questions, everything in depth, so that you can easily crack the interview. Okay. These are the complete module course that we are going to provide you in the full stack course. Clear all? Along with the project, we are going to provide all these things in the full stack Java. Okay. So now we will be starting with initially Java, that is core Java. We will be starting. Okay, so this is demo 1 session. So I have told you what and all. In the tomorrow session, you will be learning about Java, will be started. How to install the software, what are the requirements, everything we will be going from the next session clearly. Okay, so first of all, we will be seeing here, what does this Java is about? And why we have to learn Java only when we have many other languages, right? So through this, you will be writing what? Program. What you will be writing? Program. First of all, what is a program? Program means what? You have to understand. Program is nothing but technically you can tell it is set of instructions to perform what? Any particular task. Program is nothing but what? It is used set of instructions to perform a particular task. That is what is called a program. Maybe something like adding two numbers. You can, what can be a program? Adding. Adding is one program. You're multiplying some numbers. Everything can be considered as what? One program. Now, how you are performing this program is important. See, now you are attending the class. Some people may come by walk, or they choose a vehicle, or they choose a car or bus, any transport they use. See, you are coming from by walk for half an hour to 45 minutes and attending the class. How you feel? You feel tired and you may not 100% concentrate on the class, right? You feel little tired. Your performance will be little less. But if you come by vehicle and or a car or bus or something, you might not be so much stressed or you may not be so much worried. So you can concentrate and learn 100%. Yes or no? Your performance will be dependent upon how you came to the class. Coming to the class is mandatory. You are coming. In the same way, doing a program is like you can do in any language. But if you're learning or doing through Java, you get the opportunity to perform it better, faster, secured. So that is the reason we have to learn with what? Java. Okay, Java is also one programming language like C, C++. So many languages are there, Python and all. But Java is like it's the most efficient and then secure programming language, right? So just I told you what is a program. It is a set of instructions to perform a particular task. Now, when you're dividing or telling about the programming languages, first of all, they divided the programming languages into multiple categories. That is low-level programming language. What is that? Low level. And the second one, you are having like a middle-level programming language. And the third one, you are having what? High-level programming language. Okay, so before going to Java, we are learning what is program and why we are doing through Java and how many types of programming languages are there. So first one is low level. Low level languages means zeros and ones. Can computer understand whatever we speak, either English or numbers or anything? Can it understand? No. It understands only the byte code. What it understands? Byte code. That is only zeros and ones. Correct? So initially the low level language is in byte code, zeros and ones. And the program is very lengthy to write like that. So that's the reason we moved to the middle level and high level languages. In the middle level language and all, we used the assembler to convert from our language to the low level. Ultimately, it has to convert to zeros and ones because computer cannot understand. And later in the high level, we are using some compiler and interpreter to convert into low level, from high level to machine understandable language. If you purchase one mobile or laptop, what you will ask first? You will decide which company laptop. But how you will decide? Its specifications, right? How you will specify? Anyone from online? How will you be specifying? Anyone from the online? Can you tell me? Processor, RAM.
Like RAM storage.
Yes, perfect. You will decide the storage capacity, right? How much you, what you will tell? RAM capacity, GBs you will tell. 4 GB, 5 GB or hard disk capacity, processor speed. You will be telling always in terms of MBs and GBs. What does this MB and GB means? Gigabytes and megabytes. That means your machine is storing the data in terms of what? Bytes. That's the reason you purchase mobile also. You will see about the RAM capacity, storage capacity, right? That means the computer is storing data in terms of what? Bytes. So initially they developed the language in the bytecode, zeros and ones. Later, middle level and high level, they are using some assemblers and compilers to convert into the machine understandable language. So now this Java and all these come under what? High level programming languages. Okay. So now Java is also one high level programming language. Okay, so like this, we are talking about the bytes and all. So you can consider like 1 byte. You can consider generally as 8 bits like this. It will store. And you will be having next 1 MB and 1 GB, gigabytes. And then what? Terabytes. Okay, so like this, you will be giving 1 MB, like 1024 bytes, and again 1 GB, 1024 MB, 1024, like that it keeps on. Like higher storage will be there. TB means like terabytes more storage they will be using for when they wanted some gaming and all. The processor speed should be very good. Then you can switch the screen so much in gaming. So that's why when you purchase a laptop, they'll ask you, are you using for working purpose or a studying purpose or gaming and all. When you are installing Oracle database, it occupies huge amount of memory. So you need some higher amount of hard disk when you are doing some real-time applications and all. So that is how you configure and decide about your laptop. Okay. And then these are the bytes and storage capacity that you are going to have. Okay, so now Java is a high-level programming language. And one of the very important feature of Java, or why we are learning Java is platform independent language. What is Java? It is a platform independent language. So what do you mean by this platform independence? Coming to the programming language terms. Dependent means what? We are dependent upon. See, as of students, we depend on parents. Like that, dependency will be there. When you get a job or something, you might feel little what? Independent of yourself. Yes or no? So in the same way, coming to the programming language, when we say Java is a platform independent language, you have to answer it. Why it is platform independent? There is a slogan for Java that is write once. What is that? Write once and run anywhere. Write once and run anywhere. That means what? You can write on any platform, run on any platform. So what is the problem with C? C and C++ are dependent. Java is platform independent. I will explain you this in a better way. How means, suppose you wrote a C program or you wrote some application on C or C++ on Windows operating system. On Windows operating system, you developed one application. Now, you gave this application to a person who is using Linux operating system. Windows is having one type of bytecode. Linux is understanding some other bytecode. Now, this application may not work properly. See, now I'm teaching in English. Some people will understand Telugu, some people Hindi, some people understands English, some people Urdu. But if I speak in English, can you all understand? No, right? Because you understands only Telugu. Few people understands only English. Few people understands only Hindi. So if I'm dependent language, I cannot make you everyone to understand. That is the problem I'm having. So if a language is platform dependent, it cannot be working on all platforms same. Okay, but coming to the Java programming language, it has two things. One is compiler. What it has? Compiler. And next, it has interpreter also. What is that? Interpreter. Compiler will convert into the bytecode. What does this bytecode is done? Okay, I spoke in English. Maybe the person Rajesh is understanding Telugu. My interpreter will convert that bytecode into Telugu. Okay, some person named Indu is there, one girl. She understands Urdu. What my interpreter will do? Convert to Urdu. So my language has become what? Independent language. In the same way, first the Java program will be compiled and it will generate the bytecode. What the interpreter will do? Okay, yours is Windows operating system. So I will convert into Windows understandable code. Now you gave this application to a person who is using Linux operating system. Then what my interpreter will do? Interpreter is dependent on OS. Remember one important point. Java is platform independent, but interpreter that is used in Java is dependent on your OS. So when you are giving this application to a person who is using Linux, the interpreter, okay, Linux operating system, I will convert into Linux understandable code. Like that, it will convert into platform that is installed. That is the reason we say Java is a platform independent language. So we all tell platform independent. Why? We tell simply like it can write once and run anywhere. Why it is running everywhere? Because it has both compiler and interpreter. The interpreter will understand the operating system and according to the platform, it will convert and it will make understandable by that. So now anywhere it will run definitely. You write on Windows and give to the person who is using Mac OS. Then when you install this application, the JVM will be installed for that and then it will run. Okay. Now, what is this interpreter? The interpreter here we are having is JVM. What is that? JVM. JVM stands for Java Virtual Machine. JVM stands for what? Java Virtual Machine. Because of this JVM, we tell Java is a platform independent language. And this is one of the important point. Okay, is it clear everyone? Online students, do you have any questions so far we discussed? Is it clear all or do you have any questions? Clear everyone? Okay. Offline students, is it clear everything? Okay. So once I will just give the brush up. So what we discussed from beginning. So in the full stack module, you will be learning three. Complete in full stack Java, you will be learning about three modules. Backend, frontend, and database. Backend, you will be learning core Java. Core Java will contain all basic soups concepts and some important concepts like multi-threading. We will discuss everything. Multi-threading, exception handling, IO streams. Like this, you will be discussing about all important basic concepts. And in advanced Java, you will learn about how to connect to database and develop a real-time application. JDBC, servlets, and JSP. With this also, you can develop application. But nowadays, frameworks are important. Only core and advanced means it's not enough. Without learning framework, it is difficult. Okay. So you will be learning Spring, Spring Boot, and Hibernate to improve the efficiency of our application. And we will do one project on each and every modules. Clear? And you've coming to the front end, it is used to develop the front view part. That is HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. HTML we use for what? Structuring the content. CSS for what? Styles. JavaScript for validation. And coming to the React or Angular JS, these are like libraries and frameworks where you can develop a single page application. Generally, if you create any application, you have to refresh the page. If you write something or make a modification, every time the server has to be contacted. What is the advantage with the React JS is you need not refresh. The server will not be busy. That we'll discuss later anyway. So these all things we will be covering in what? Front end. And each and every module you will be having the projects that you have to do it. And coming to the database, you will be learning in the database about Oracle database we will see. Not just directly SQL, we will teach some basic concepts of database. What is DBMS? Because if you put in resume Oracle database, they will ask you database management system, DBMS. What is RDBMS? What is the difference between RDBMS and DBMS? And there is normalization concept in that. Anomalies. First normal form, second normal form. Those who don't know, don't worry. I'm just telling you the topic names. So we will teach those basic concepts also few days. because interview pattern is important for us, right? Because if they ask, if you put SQL or database, they will definitely ask you some basic questions. So we'll teach about that. What are ACID properties, normalization, DBMS and RDBMS. After that, we go to the SQL and PLSQL. Okay. So these are the full stack modules. Along with that, you will learn communication and aptitude classes. So after the by the time module gets over, you will be doing one project, internship project. And interviews, attendance is mandatory, and completing the project is mandatory to get the certificate. Clear all? Okay. So this is about the demo one session. Don't miss tomorrow's session, everyone. Tomorrow we'll discuss about the features of Java. What is Java programming? I just started what is Java and all. So we will discuss about the features of Java and we will see about what we need to install to work with Java program. That will be covered in what? Tomorrow's session, important session. Today we have discussed about just the demo and important because this is actually very important. When you join for any course, you should know what you are going to gain. And tomorrow you may feel that that is not covered and this is not covered. So you can keep this record and you can just check with that whether the concepts are covered or not and all also. It will be helpful for you. Okay. Any more questions from online or offline students? Am I clear? Clear? So tomorrow, don't miss the session. Everyone, please join session by 9:15 so that from 9:15 to 10:15, your class will be there. And once the demo sessions and everything are done, enrollment, then you will be start utilizing the lab and everything. You'll get the notes. And this video will be uploaded to the YouTube. And I forgot to give you one number. All of you just give a message to this number that you have attended demo one session. So to your number, you will get the YouTube link of this class. All demo sessions. You can share with your friends also if they are ready to join. Okay. I will share the number and you will get all the information to this number only. Okay, note down 8978345335. All of you, please take a minute time and share a message to this number that you have attended demo one session so that they will send you the recording of today's session. If you miss anything in starting, you can just go through it. 8978345335. Yes, someone, please.
Will you repeat once again, ma'am?
Sorry.
Will you repeat number once again?
I have sent in the chat box.
Okay, ma'am.
8978345335. I have also sent in the chat box. All of you, please check your chat box. Okay, done. Okay, then everyone, if anyone have still questions, they can wait and ask me. Otherwise, you can leave the session and please join tomorrow's session also at the same time by 9:15. Same link. So demo sessions will be free. You can listen for 3 demo sessions also. You can join.
Ma'am, number is not there in chat box.
Okay, 1 second. Maybe it was sent in direct message. As a direct message it has sent. 1 second. I did not check that. Okay, 8978345335. Now I have sent for everyone. Can you check now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So I'm sorry, it was by someone has messaged, it went direct message to them. Now I have sent. You can just check.
Okay, ma'am.
Uh,
Ma'am, one small doubt, ma'am.
yes.
ఈ క్లాసెస్ రికార్డింగ్ మాకు సెండ్ చేస్తారు మ్యామ్.
సెండ్ చేస్తారండి. మీరు ఇప్పుడు ఈ నెంబర్ కి కనుక మెసేజ్ ఇస్తే ఈ నెంబర్ కి మీకు రికార్డింగ్ లింక్ పెడతారు. ఆ లింక్ క్లిక్ చేస్తే యూట్యూబ్ లో మీకు ఓపెన్ అవుతుంది. డెమో సెషన్స్ అన్ని కూడా యూట్యూబ్ లో అప్లోడ్ చేస్తారు. సో మీరు ఆ లింక్ తో యూట్యూబ్ లో చూడొచ్చు. వన్స్ డెమో సెషన్స్ అయిపోయి ఫ్రీ సెషన్స్ అయి ఎన్రోల్ అవుతారు చూసారా, అప్పుడు మీ అందరికీ ఒక గూగుల్ క్లాస్ రూమ్ ఐడి క్రియేట్ చేస్తారు. మీ గూగుల్ డ్రైవ్ లో అప్లోడ్ చేస్తారు. సో ప్రతిరోజు మీకు నోట్స్ తో పాటుగా రికార్డింగ్ ఖచ్చితంగా వస్తుంది అందరికి. మీరు క్లాస్ అటెండ్ అయినా ఆ రోజు అవ్వకపోయినా కానీ అందరికీ రికార్డింగ్ వస్తుంది. మీరు అటెండ్ అయిన వాళ్ళకి వస్తుంది. ఒకవేళ ఒక 2 రోజులు మీరు సెలవు పెట్టి క్లాస్ అటెండ్ అవ్వలేకపోయినా ప్రతి ఒక్కరికి రికార్డింగ్ వస్తుంది. సో ఫుల్ స్టాక్ జావా ఎన్రోల్ అయిన వాళ్ళకి 1 year పాటు రికార్డింగ్స్ అవైలబుల్ గా ఉంటాయి. నోట్స్ అది మీరు డౌన్లోడ్ చేసుకోవచ్చు. రికార్డింగ్స్ మాత్రం 1 year పాటు మీరు ఎప్పుడైనా మళ్ళీ రిపీటెడ్ గా వినొచ్చు. ఓకే, ఈ డెమో సెషన్స్ మటుకు యూట్యూబ్ లో పెడతారు. వన్స్ ఎన్రోల్మెంట్ అయ్యాక డెమో 1 నుంచి ఇక ప్రతి రోజుది మీకు రికార్డింగ్ ఎవ్రీడే. క్లాస్ అయ్యాక 2 hours టైం పడుతుంది వాళ్ళు ఆ రికార్డింగ్ అవైలబుల్ అయ్యి మీకు అప్లోడ్ చేయడానికి. సో విత్ ఇన్ 2 hours యూ విల్ గెట్ దట్.
ఓకే మ్యామ్. మాడ్యూల్ 1 కంప్లీట్ అయ్యాక మాకు డైరెక్ట్ గా ఇంటర్న్షిప్ చేయిస్తారు మ్యామ్, అంటే మా పర్ఫార్మెన్స్ చూసాక.
అందరితో ఇంటర్న్షిప్ చేపిస్తాం. పర్ఫార్మెన్స్ ఎలా ఉన్నా కానీ అందరితో ఇంటర్న్షిప్ చేపిస్తాం. అది కంప్లీట్ చేసి మీరు ఇంటర్వ్యూస్ ఇస్తే మీకు సర్టిఫికేట్ వస్తుంది. అందరికీ ప్రాజెక్ట్ ఇస్తాం, మీరు చెయ్యాలి. ఓకే, మీరు చేస్తూ డౌట్స్ అడుగుతూ చెయ్యాలి. చేసి కంప్లీట్ చేసి ఇంటర్వ్యూ ఇచ్చిన వాళ్ళకి ఇంటర్న్షిప్ సర్టిఫికేట్ ఇస్తాం. అండ్ ఇంటర్న్షిప్ స్టార్ట్ అవ్వాలంటే 3.5 months వెయిట్ చేయాలి. ఎందుకంటే ఒక్క మాడ్యూల్ అన్న అవ్వందే మీరు ప్రాజెక్ట్ స్టార్ట్ చేయలేరు కదా. సో 3.5 months అయ్యేసరికి 2 modules అయిపోతాయి, అప్పుడు స్టార్ట్ చేస్తాం. ఎస్ చెప్పండి.
ఓకే మ్యామ్, దట్ ఆ క్వశ్చన్ కోసం అడిగి.
ఓకే ఓకే
మ్యామ్, మరి ఫీజు ఇది అమౌంట్ 25K మ్యామ్.
అది ఒకసారి మీరు ఈ నెంబర్ కి మెసేజ్ ఇచ్చినా, మీరు నేను ఇచ్చిన నెంబర్ కాల్ చేసినా ఫీ డీటెయిల్స్ అన్ని చెప్తారు మీకు.
ఓకే మ్యామ్.
ఓకే, ఈ నెంబర్ కాల్ చేయండి, మీకు ఫీ డీటెయిల్స్ అన్ని చెప్తారు.
ఓకే మ్యామ్.
ఓకే. Okay, thank you everyone. Join tomorrow's session also by 9:15.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you all.